I graduated college, which was another huge. I thought about, I took a semester off one time, and I thought I wasn't going to go back, but I went back just because I wanted to finish. As soon as I thought I'd stop playing football, I thought, okay, well, why? I don't care about school. I said, no, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to finish what I start. So after I realized, I had a serious conversation with myself. I said, okay, Bary, what do you like to do? What do you have a passion for? Where is your natural instinct lay? And I thought about it deeply, and I said, you know what? What I really love doing is helping people. That's all I really cared about. Is I really want to see people be their best and fulfill their given destiny. After I started, thinking about that, I said, okay, well, how can I do that to fulfill people? And in my senior year, a lot of people actually come up to me. I was in a fraternity, and all my fraternity brothers would come up to me, hey, Bary, I want to be big like you. How do you get big? How do you get stronger? How do you get faster? And I'm giving all this information, and people I was like that guy you go talk to. And, that kind of rang a bell, and I really enjoyed it. And, so I graduated, and then I realized I wanted to become a personal trainer. And personal trainer allowed me to help people, to give people that sense of care and the sense of confidence that they need to achieve anything, And after that, I came back from Colorado, and I started to, I got certified. I started at a local gym as a personal trainer, and that was going good. That was a good experience for me. Then I realized, I'm working with these clients, and I had a greater vision. I knew I could do something bigger, something greater, something that was going to be larger. Then I told myself, I want to go. The first gym I worked at was a very small gym, and then I went to the big gym, was called Sports and Health. And when I went to Sports and Health, my first month there, I was the second top trainer that sold the most personal training sessions in the entire region. And the people that have been there ahead of me, they sold, they're there for a good 10, 15 years, some of these guys. And here's this guy who came here for 1 month and that sold over, the top second trainer in the entire region. And that was an eye-opener. I'm like, okay, I have a gift here. Then once I said, okay, you know what, eventually, a month or two, I left Sports and Health, and I said, I'm going to go on my own, and I'm going to pick up, I'm going to start being a personal trainer. And then I got my first client, and actually my first client was Danielle, and his whole entire family, I should say, it was the Danielle family, his wife, his kids, even his assistant. I was training everyone with a full schedule, and it was great, and I just loved them, and it was just such a, working with his kids was just such a great experience for me, and his wife, and even we would talk, Danielle and I, and his entire family had, great conversations, and just, mental, spiritually, physically, everything, we were just, going at it, and I loved that feeling. And then what happened is I started getting more clients, and then all of a sudden I have a full clientele. Then I said, okay, and then I realized, there's a greater vision. There's another vision. Well, let's hire another trainer. All right? I'm like, oh, okay, you know what? Let's hire another trainer. So I hired another trainer. And that trainer started to grow and grow and grow. Then I said, okay, you know what? I need to hire another trainer. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we keep on growing just like that. And really, the success of the growth is because of one factor of the vision that we all have. All of our trainers have this vision of this one day better. We constantly talk about in our meetings the one day philosophy, the mindset, and really it's been a savior for all of us, and a great structure. So after Bounce Fitness starts to grow and grow and grow, I'm thinking, hey, wow, I'm doing things, if I saw myself in 10th grade and I looked in my future, I would never even imagine how I've been able to accomplish what I've accomplished. And because, people, I'll be honest, when I was growing up with the dyslexia and, tough time reading and writing and spelling, I thought, oh man, I can, I'm on my own here. I felt I could never ever make it. But that fact, that wish, because I knew that, I told myself that's why I have to make it, because I'm not going to allow it to get the best out of me. So then after Balanced Fitness is growing, it's been growing, then I came to another realization. There's something even greater than even Balanced Fitness that I thought of, and which was this whole one day better thing. There's no way I could just continue working the rest of my life, running Balanced Fitness, doing all that, and that's it. There's a next level. Now it's time to really go out and to help and inspire people to understand, how to achieve and how to accomplish. Now, we all have disadvantages. We all have obstacles. If it's family, if it's, if you're obese, if you're having mental, if you're bipolar, if you're, you have different issues. The list of, problems that people, have anger management. People, they have no control of their life. They have no discipline, whatever it is. Again, it's making what if we can make our disadvantages become our advantages? I want you to think about that for a second. Think about something that in your life right now that may be a disadvantage, or something that you're struggling with, or maybe it's a career, or maybe the confidence, whatever it may be. Think about that and think about how are you going to make this become your advantage? How? And that's the solution, and that's the question that we all have to ask ourselves. And when you look back in life, you're like, you know what? That was the best thing that happened to me. And I'll be honest, the best thing that ever happened to me was having a learning disability. I don't have to say learning disability. It's a learning gift. I'm gifted. I'm talented. That's how I see it. This whole disability word is not the appropriate word for it, because again, we saw these multi-top CEOs and all these people who are doing great things to have it. They're not disabled. Guess what? A lot of people look up to these people, So we have something, and we have a reason to improve ourselves, because it's for how you seek your internal peace and your internal happiness. I have people that say, Bary, I'm 45 years old and I have my job. I hate my job. How can I ever leave my job and start a new career? That's something I'm really passionate about. You're like, you know what? Even if you just start, you have your full-time job here, and that little passion that you have inside, you feed it elsewhere, and then that will grow and it will grow and grow, and eventually it will grow big enough. Now you can say, okay, I'm not doing my job anymore. I'm fully over here. And so, I want to kind of challenge your thought to think about how can you make your disadvantages become your advantage, and that's how you become a true winner, and that's how you're going to fulfill your true destiny on what you really want to do. Once you realize what that is, you have to take time to think where you want to go, how you want to do it. Once you figure that out, then you're going to be at peace. I know that feeling sometimes, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what's going to happen in 10 years. I don't know this. I don't know. I wish one day I could do this. I wish I could do more of that. You're either a talker, an excuser, or you're going to be an achiever and someone who come up with an action plan. Figure out what you need to do to be who you really are. I guarantee you'll be a true winner. And I got to give a lot of credit. Growing up, I had a very strong faith, and my faith kept me going, because I was so dedicated in my faith, and I would always keep on praying. But I need a miracle. I needed one miracle after the other, because literally I needed a miracle every single time, repeatedly, nonstop. And I believe in hard work, goodwill, good vision, and you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to. Again, do not be your worst enemy. Do not. All right? And now, the whole one day better thing is to kind of, talking about more about the future here, is that we want to create this one day better and create the support, create mentorship. There's a lot of kids today that you'll find that as soon as they find out they have a learning disability, they throw the flag in. Oh, okay, I can't do it. Oh, I don't want to. Well, we need to change that. We need to find people that are going to help people, to individuals, young or old or any age, that are going to help people, because there's a lot of people out there that as soon as they find out there's something wrong with them, or they think that something's wrong with them, they check out of life. And they realize, okay, I can't do it. Well, we got to change that. That's our mission.